So we are talking now about a new study out, and it finds that the younger generation, I don't know if that's millennial or younger, probably younger than millennials now.
Yeah. Generation Z is focused on for this one.
They value when they size up a company, a restaurant, a business, a company they might apply for, if the website doesn't speak to them, they're just going to dismiss you.
Right.
Kind of interesting, right?
Right. Whereas before, I would say millennials and up would probably say, okay, the website's not great, but they have good reviews, or someone recommended them, or, you know, I've seen their storefront, et cetera, et cetera. Generation Z respondents say that the online presence is more important than in person. So maybe you're, you know, in a tough to find spot in person, but your online website is excellent, they would be more likely to go for that business still. 65% of these Generation Z respondents said that they are most likely to believe that the online footprint is an extension of their physical persona.
See, and I think a word of caution from your elders, Generation Z, listen, a company could be generational, family owned, and provide really great service and a really great product, but that's not necessarily reflected in their social media or on their website. It's also true that a business can do a really glossy, beautiful website and lure you in, and you find out that they're not such an upstanding operation. So I think it cuts both ways.
Right. Well, I found this to be interesting. 58% of millennials and Gen Z combined say they can remember the color of someone's website, like the theme color, like it's orange and blue, but can't remember the color of someone's eyes they just met.
So their attention is so hyper-focused on branding. Well, the other thing that I read was young people who have a good experience, let's say at a neighborhood restaurant or something, if they read a bad review or a couple of bad reviews, they're going to be impacted by that, even though their personal experience is completely different. They're going to say to themselves, oh, I didn't realize that, I'm not going to go back there, or that's too bad that they've gone downhill, and they won't go back to a place even if their experience has been good, which, I don't know, I take those reviews generally with a grain of salt. I look at the majority of them. Are they generally good, or are they generally bad? And sometimes you don't know if the competition has gotten on to a Yelp review and written something, and sometimes if they use inside lingo and stuff, or it's a little too specific, you say to yourself, okay, this can't be for real.
Yeah, it was 51% of millennials and Gen Z that said that they're more likely to shop if the website's well done and if other people are saying good things about it. So it's like we're in this phase, I think, where we're lacking independent thinking and we're lacking individual thought and forming our own opinions. I think reviews are there for a reason, but we can use it as a crutch and not, you know, you could be missing out on some really great gems, and fake reviews are abundant. So this is our Morning After Express question of the day. Do you take this into account before, you know, booking services or hiring somebody, or you know, perhaps even going to a store? Are you checking out their website ahead of time, even if you're planning to show up at the store itself in person? Are you judging them based on just the website?
Or taking everything in its entirety? All right.